Hello and welcome back to Football Daily, and it's Wednesday, which means yet again the transfer train rolls into town, delivering all the gossip, news and rumours you could ever want from the last 7 days. It's October now and this season is well and truly underway as clubs start to plan their next moves to get the most out of this campaign. As always, if you see anything yourself, you can tweet me at Doogie Critchley or the Football Daily account with the hashtag #TransferTalk. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so with notifications on so you never miss a video. Let's get started. This week we start with London's third best side, at least according to the Premier League table. Tottenham Hotspur may be coming off the back of a victory at the weekend, but all is not calm behind the scenes. There have been rumours flying around the last few days of discontent in the dressing room. We're not going to go into them here, but we're sure you know exactly what we're on about. Anyway, this malaise concerning two players in particular could have knock-on effects for the future of both Spurs stars in North London. Firstly, we've got Christian Eriksen. His future under Mauricio Pochettino has been under some doubt for a while now, as we're into the last season of his contract, meaning that come January, any of Europe's top sides could come in for him. And who is amongst the continent's best when it comes to netting elite players on free transfers? If you said Juventus, you were spot on, with the preeminent force of Italian football now the frontrunners for the Dane signature. And it seems that the Spurs faithful might not entirely resent Eriksen leaving their club either, with many fans accusing him of not putting in effort following the end of the transfer window. Also, despite wanting out towards the back end of August, the 27-year-old reportedly turned down a move to Real Madrid, citing personal reasons. We wonder what that might allude to. But on to the next player, who is Belgian centre-back Jan Vertonghen. The 32-year-old who didn't feature in his side's first 3 fixtures this season for an as-yet undisclosed reason sees his contract run out this summer, much like teammate Eriksen. Spurs have opened contract negotiations with the defender, who has made almost 300 appearances for them, but are hesitant to offer him anything more than a 12-month deal due to his age. Either way, both the futures of Eriksen and Vertonghen hang in the balance as they look to recover from that 7-2 humbling at home to Bayern Munich. Things really couldn't be going worse for Tottenham Hotspur. A brief trip to Europe is in store now as we update you on Jadon Sancho's future. But before we do that, if you want to see more of the biggest transfer rumours from around the continent, head on over to Eurofootball Daily for Euro Transfer Talk every Tuesday. And this week we talk Ousmane Dembele and Mesut Ozil. Now though, Jadon Sancho. Almost a mainstay in the Transfer Talk running order since his breakthrough at Borussia Dortmund, the 19-year-old has now seen his own club cast doubts over his long-term future in the Ruhr Valley. BVB CEO Hans-Joachim Watt admitted that the Bundesliga club had turned down an approach from an unnamed super club over the summer. And after scoring 3 and assisting 4 in just 6 league games this season, boosting his overall stats to 38 goal involvements in 52 Dortmund appearances since moving to Germany in 2017, their sporting director, club legend Michael Zorc, conceded the fact Sancho won't be in Dortmund for long. He stated, "You don't have to be a prophet to know he won't be here for another 5 years," before adding that he will not be satisfied and that alone is his motivation to succeed. His eventual destination though, be that next summer or beyond, isn't clear at all. Sancho is thought to have been advised not to join the supposed frontrunners Manchester United. Should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men not qualify for the Champions League this season, there is a belief that will rule them out of Sancho's immediate future, regardless of how much the club may have offered him salary-wise. But guys, let us know where you think Sancho will end up in 2020-2021 in the comments down below. Back to the Premier League and to the current champions, Manchester City. Currently in the midst of a centre-back crisis, having just 3 at the start of the season and seeing both Laporte and Stones suffer injuries, Pep Guardiola is looking ahead to next summer to address the issue. Already ruling out any spending in January, the Spaniard is forced, at least for the foreseeable future, to play Fernandinho as a makeshift centre-back alongside Otamendi. The backups to them are Academy products 18-year-old Eric Garcia and 17-year-old Taylor Harwood-Bellis. But next season, if Pep gets his way, it could be Leicester City's Soyuncu donning the sky blue of City. Signed in summer 2018 for £90 million from Bundesliga side Freiburg, the Turkish international made 6 appearances last campaign under Claude Puel and then Brendan Rodgers. But the departure of Harry Maguire to Man United over the summer has allowed him to thrive. The 23-year-old has made 4.3 tackles and interceptions per match so far in the Premier League this season and will likely command a fee in excess of £50 million. We're all now aware that the Foxes are reluctant to negotiate from their asking price for a player, but we also know City are always likely willing to stump up. City fans though, let us know what you guys think. Do you think Soyuncu is up to the task, and do you think he's Pep Guardiola quality? Let us know down below. This next one isn't a transfer as such, but it does see one of the Premier League's brightest talents commit to their international future. Tammy Abraham has been part of a tussle between the FAs of England and Nigeria, as both want the 20-year-old to turn out on the world stage in their colours. Abraham already has 2 caps for England, having been previously called up to the Three Lions squad in November 2017, where he featured in 2 friendlies against Germany and Brazil. But as they were non-competitive, there is always the possibility that the striker, born in London, could switch allegiances. Reportedly, Abraham's father is close friends with the Nigerian FA president Amaju Pinnick, and Pinnick has previously claimed that Abraham has chosen to represent Nigeria. With 7 goals in 7 Premier League fixtures so far this season though, surely Abraham will represent his nation of birth in a competitive fixture later this month. Another quick hop across the channel now to Amsterdam, where every Ajax player is seemingly a target for one of Europe's elite clubs. Donny van der Beek was one of them, reportedly close to joining Real Madrid before his club blocked any chance of a move for the midfielder. And it appears as if the 22-year-old's professionalism throughout the saga is set to be rewarded, as Ajax plan to offer the midfielder a new contract. The academy graduate has already contributed 2 goals and 4 assists to his side's title defence this season, and actually only signed a new long-term deal last year that would take him to 2022 regardless. Obviously a new contract wouldn't prevent an exit should the right offer come in, but it will give the Dutchman a nice little wage bump. Real Madrid fans though, do you want Donny van der Beek to turn out for you guys next season, or do you want Pogba, Eriksen? Let us know in the comments below. And finally, Henrik Larsson is in talks with Southend United over possibly becoming the side's new manager. No, this isn't some football manager save. The Celtic and Sweden legend could well be taking a top job at the bottom of League One. Larsson has been in attendance at their last 2 fixtures, a 1-0 win over MK Dons followed by a 1-0 defeat to Accrington Stanley. And chairman Ron Martin has flown to Stockholm to meet potential backroom staff. The Shrimpers currently sit 3rd bottom of English football's 3rd tier with just 4 points from 10 matches. But as big a name as Larsson is, his managerial record leaves a lot to be desired. Only ever managing in his homeland, the 48-year-old was in charge of his former club Helsingborg, as they were relegated for the first time in almost 30 years in 2016. It doesn't seem the most inspiring appointment, and it's hard to attract big names to a struggling Essex club. But we know one guy who would definitely be behind the move: Chris Hamill. So guys, that was transfer talk for another week. What did you guys think of the stories? Did I miss any out? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know what you guys think about Henrik Larsson turning out at Southend United. What a ridiculous proposition. I can't see it happening personally. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye!